I don't even know if my horse is what gender my horse is. Is my horse non-binary? Does it not identify as a horse? I guess then I must have just had female horses more often than not because I've not had that issue. Your horse, obviously those horses identified as female, but they weren't. I'm sorry. I've got some friends that are of that persuasion, and they're like, dude, I don't fucking understand it, and I'm one of those people myself, and I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah. I like it. Oh, I was gonna say you've got a different kind of. What is that? Uber. I love it. That is a great name. Well, this is Roach, but you know, because it gets killed all the fucking time. So every horse I have is Roach because it makes no difference what horse I am. Yeah, well, everybody gets it free. This horse is such a pussy. Oh. Nice. Yeah, Van White. I think so. Oh. It took me a second there. I've been drinking for a bit, so I'm a little slow at the moment. Yeah, I was gonna say there's like what 4 styles of walk or something like that. There's like crazy, casual. Makes sense though because I mean if you're going for a stealthier character. But I don't know. I wanted my guy to give off the I'm a cop vibe. Even though I'm not. I fucking hate cops. Right on. Makes sense. I spent about a good 40 minutes making my character look like the actual picture of the real life Wyatt Earp. I call him Wyatt Derp. A buddy of mine got his very, very close to his actual look. It's like you look at him and you go, oh yeah, that's him. He spent like 3 hours creating his character. Oh. Arthur and John. I could see it. It's like Arthur Morgan's sister got knocked up by John Marston or something like that. I like John Marston. Good character. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. People enjoy that kind of shit sometimes. Like, honestly, I'm not a great posse leader. Friendly, yeah, but I don't know. I'm just here. I'm to have a good time. You feel like a red dot posse? Oh yeah, probably. Hell, they could be all the way across the world. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got mine unexpanded now. Yeah. So that's what the regular. Wow, that regular is tiny. I guess I've been playing with expanded ever. No, I've been playing with expanded so long I forgot about it. Oh. You know what? I have an idea. Let's ride down to here, down by Lanahatchee. There we could fast travel, probably be easier. Yeah, melee weapons would be nice if they would increase like how many you can get. Cause I don't know, I enjoy a good melee weapon. Like I love the cleaver. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, that was the one. You go to what is it, Thieves Landing to get that from the trader, right? Or yeah, fence. I honestly, I'm not gonna waste the money on the lantern because I never use it. Oh, wait, really? Wait, where's it at? Oh, well, that's probably why I've never seen it. Oh, yep, there it is. I usually have. Nice. So I don't have the hatchet or the machete, but I do have. I love the cleaver. Cleaver is my favorite. It is a one-shot kill every time. I love when you. My favorite thing to do with the cleaver is ride by somebody on a horse and just chuck it at them as you're riding past and kill them with it. People get so fucking mad when you do that to them, but you know what? It's worth the $8. Wait, didn't they patch? No, they did patch it because I never went and bought me a new one, and I have it in my inventory. Before, every time you threw a cleaver, if you didn't retrieve it, you had to go buy a new one. And that was bullshit. I bought like 6 different cleavers. I should have 6 in my inventory. Compensate me, Rockstar. I'm a needy millennial. Right. The Pony Express. That's great. Would be cool. The other day we did a short stream of us. There was like 3 of us, and we ended up all stealing a steamboat each. Do you know there's crabs in this game? Crabs, yeah. I've never found a crab on the mainland, but I haven't really looked. But yeah, it sucks though. You would think crabs would be more of a expensive kind of creature to kill, but they're really not. They're only like $2 a piece, or 20 cents. No, not $2. 20 cents. 20 cents a piece for a perfect crab. Or maybe it's no. 20 for a poor, 60 for a perfect. So not even $1, which you would think crabs would be like $2-3 each. I mean, good luck going to any fucking restaurant today and ordering crab for less than fucking $20. Oh, that's amazing. My friend... Oh! We have a player stealing train, I think. Well, yeah, we've stolen it multiple times. There was one time I was in a like 3-hour long battle back and forth. Oh, okay, well I didn't know if it popped up unless you had it. Well, the only times I've seen trains like that I actually paid attention to. Horses. Wait, really? Oh. Makes sense. I wish you could get the donkey as your main mount. Exactly. I want the donkey. Oh, did I just... Oh, I thought I shot that coyote as well as the turkey in one shot. I was real irritated to find out they fixed the fishing glitch. You can still use it to summon like lots of fish to the area, but you can't get them to swim under the bank like you used to. Because before you could take like a turkey carcass or a deer carcass or something like that and just leave it next to the water, and they would just swim up onto the bank and die, and you would get perfect fish. But really? I mean, if you don't mind I mean, we're not far from the swamp, so I mean, if you want to lead the way and show us, I wouldn't mind. I would say I've seen fish like in like random places around the map just kind of die and swim up on the bank. Well, yeah. Show us where that's at, because I'd like to see that. Rockstar's not like this. Nice. I'm gonna say, but yeah, before I was doing like $50 to $75 runs every time with using the fishing glitch, but I think it's been probably 2-3 months, or I would say a good 2 months or so since I've actually successfully, without a doubt. Aw, poor donkey. You killed my donkey. I'm gonna have to beat you with my boulder. I'll have to ask my Irish friend what his opinion of St. Patrick's Day is. I've always been curious, but I've yet to have it come up in conversation. I'm guessing you're the dot off to the northwest. Yeah. You're riding across that little hillside there. You know what's funny is Red Dead, several years in the military didn't teach me to read a map. 2 weeks into Red Dead and I know exactly how to read it. That would be nice. I do agree that that would be nice. I mean, we have more than 7 colors. The rainbow has like what, 9? Or wait, no, there's 7 prime colors. See. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to tell the purple and the pink apart. I gotta say, I think this is my favorite bridge in the whole game. I don't know why, but I like it. It's just something about it. Absolutely. Wait, What kind of gator killed you this time? Oh, whoa, whoa, why am I seeing some red on the horizon? Oh, it's a gang hideout? Well, as soon as... Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so it shows up hostile fights between other people now? Okay, that must be an add-on from the update. No, so I haven't played a whole lot today, or probably about the last 3 days. I haven't played too much. So, I'm still trying to figure out what it is that they changed and updated. I mean, yeah, I could watch an Outlaw Gary video and find that all out in like 10 minutes, but I fucking hate Outlaw Gary, so... Weird. It's odd. Bear it back. Like... Excuse me. Wait, am I even unmuted? Yes, I am. There we go. Yeah, I'm just sneezing really hard, so I'm muting myself. Alrighty, well, do we want to go ahead and do this bound or hideout here? Meet up on whoever that is over there on the other. Excuse me. If I can try to hold that back for a second there. Mute myself real quick. I went in there and I don't know, into the other room, and then all of a sudden I just started sneezing. I haven't been sneezing like the last 5 minutes. It's freaking ridiculous. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think the last time I did one, I got like 53 cents in gold. Not great, but not terrible either. Also, if we spare the leader of this hideout, there's a 10% chance that we can get a map from him. Oh shit, I just shot Fire Paladin. Or wait, no, he's down. No, you can loot them while they're hogtied. No, that's that fucking minigun, what it looks like, or whatever, the Maxim. But yeah, if we spare the leader, there's a 10% chance that he'll give us like a treasure map. I was gonna say, yeah, we got a hog tying. Pockets. Give me your change, asshole. Alright, but yeah, let's kill these enemies real quick, and then... I love when you just, like, quick draw that pistol out of that halter and just one-shot somebody. NPC or not. It's just satisfying. Yeah, I was gonna say, I showed that to, fucking, what's his name here? Hazard, I met a little while ago. Honestly, though, I gotta say, I'm rather happy how this turned out tonight, you know? Not very often you bump into a group of randoms and have them actually be friendly people. Right? That was actually the name of my old posse. It was Decent Folks. Or Decent Men, something like that. I figured people would get the impression we weren't an asshole posse. They didn't. We still got grief pretty regularly. Well, we still... play with this little machine gun a bit. That drove me nuts. We had a guy in our group for a little while, and he would just burp, like, I don't know, every few minutes, and he wouldn't say anything. He just, like, wouldn't acknowledge that he'd done it. You probably got scarred lungs. I've got the same issue. And one of the #1 signs of having scar tissue on your lungs is like excess mucus. So you cough up a lot more. Alright, let's cut him free and then kill him as soon as he stands up. Because, well, I've spared him already.
You barely worth killing, cocksucker.
Well, you know what? He punched me, so I'm gonna kill him with my cleaver. Yep, I got bad karma for that. Well, in the future, I will kill him first. I gotta say, the cleaver is probably one of my favorite weapons in this game. And just an instant kill almost every single time. Actually, you know what? I have yet to see anybody die from, or take a cleaver kill, hit, and actually survive it. But, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there. What were you saying? Really? Hmm. I was gonna say, I've seen that before, but I've never heard anybody say that it, like, is a surefire way to win a grappling fight. But yeah, I'll definitely... I was gonna say, I've got very little left of my stamina bar to actually go up. I've pretty much maxed it. No, my stam bar is actually maxed. My health and Deadeye are very close. Oh yeah, speaking of stabbing and fishing, I'm gonna show you guys how to get a steamboat. I know at least like 2 of you didn't know. Yep. Yeah, quit drip feeding us, Rockstar. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a nice addition to have because it was tired. I was tired of losing fishing baits and having to pay in-game money to replace them. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say they had the one that they gifted you, but I didn't know if there was more that you could get, like besides that one. But wouldn't surprise me if there was. Basically. Oh, nice. Ooh. Nice. I was just gonna say that actually makes sense though, because around this time was the I think they didn't invent the spinner until like I want to say 87 was about the year that the first commercial spinners were actually produced. I'm not sure where I got that information, but for some reason I retain stupid shit like that for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand it. Right? Yeah. I was gonna say I get black, and if I want something shiny and silvery looking, I go for the iron. The iron looks better and it's cheaper. Mm-hmm. That the rate of fire. Yeah, I was gonna say that rate of fire is pretty nice. Yep. Schofield and the double barrel is what I like to run, because that Schofield is good for like medium to close range, but also if you're good with it, you can pick headshots at 100, 150 yards, no problem. I mean, even like outside of the quick scope range, the Schofield's pretty fucking effective, especially if you get express ammo and you're sitting there like, dude, you can snipe somebody halfway across Saint Denis with that fucking gun if you're good enough. I've been on the roof and seen people get shot damn near by the train yard, like from the tavern. Nice. Not bad. Yeah. That's why I do like iron, brass, and dark walnut on most of mine. Actually, I think I did customize every one of my guns, but yeah, it does look a little bit better. Most of mine's usually brass iron and maybe either brown iron or black iron. I'm a Schofield, I've got, yeah, brass and iron. I just did like the trigger is silver on it, and then the hammer and barrel are iron, and then everything else is brass. There you go. You can see it. You get the drift ability. Really? You can Drix? Well, that's good to know. Yeah, that's like the level 4. You can do the drift. You can do that at any speed as well. Like you can be sprinting, cantering, or trotting, and you can do the drift, which is really handy for like getting alongside wagons and trains. Because you can match speed with them, and then you can, you know, get your distance in and out from them. But yeah, this is the easiest point I've found to steal steamboats from, because it's the farthest out in the river. But also, if you go out to like that fourth line, okay, see, if you face the south side, or yeah, the south side of the river, it'll be basically it's the line that touches the S on your compass. If you swim to that line, you will drown within like 2 seconds. So, which is crap, because the other day you could get almost halfway across the river before your boat sunk or you drowned. But this is the best spot I found to, like, actually, when the steamboats do go by here, this is the closest one I found to actually get out there. Let's see here, let me check my map. I'm gonna say, we did a stream the other day, and like all 3 of us had fucking steamboats. We went all the way up to Flatiron Lake, and almost actually we went to that long little skinny island like northeast of Blackwater. We went all the way from there, from the sea on Landahatchee all the way up to that island on Flatiron Lake. And we ended up stopping at that little cove just south of Bard's Crossing.
What was it though? Any little like quality of life thing makes my life would be here. Say if your weapons get all dirty and crap, and you don't feel like wasting a gun on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't feel like conditions. If you go into deep enough water where you start swimming for a second, your weapons get really off.
Really?
That's
That's
walk around with weapons covered in fucking mud.
well. I think since they did the patch, the latest patch, they actually fixed that, because it did seem like they were getting way too much dirt on them for very little wear. Like their health would be almost perfect, but they would be dirty as fuck.
Well, one way that happens, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you're not like my friend is always fucking goofy off and getting your ass on the ground, but he's got a gun to shoot the fucking dirt. Like, I want to clean up shit, but I don't want to use a gun or else it's deep water is a lot.
I will definitely keep that in mind. Which you would think, though, that would make them rust faster after the fact.
When you think it's raining, they're also pretty small, so it does.
Right. I noticed they patched the bank fishing glitch, where you dump like a deer or a coyote or a turkey on the bank, like right next to the water, and the fish fucking swim up and kill themselves, and you just pick up perfect fish. You could get like 30 or 40 fish per run and end up getting almost $200 every time. So not all my wealth came from gold. Right on. Well, I was gonna say I did some gold, but I earned that shit with real world effort and paid for it out of my pocket from my bank account. So I still worked for this shit, just not in here. But basically everything that I spent gold wise went towards making my guns look nice. Cause I wanted them to look fancy, but still realistic. Cause I don't care who you are or how much you spent. If your guns are nothing but gold plated and like every piece of it is gold, it looks like trash. You might as I would pick a fucking pistol out of the dumpster over that shit, because gold plated everything is just, yeah, no, I like that. Here, let me go to first person real quick. Yeah, no, I like that. That's pretty similar to what I'm running. Let me see if here, let me hop off my horse. That'll actually help. I mean, it's a little muddy at the... Oh, no, it ain't. It's that engraving. Yeah, I like that. Let's see, here's my shoddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I like with my guns, is that realistic look. Except for my Schofield. My Schofield looks all fancy-dancy. I don't know what it is. Something about having, like, the brass frame and cylinder, and then that iron silvery look for the hammer and the, like, down the middle of it. I don't know. Yeah, the high roll. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think what my gun that I sunk my most gold into to make it look expensive. Maybe my Lancaster. Yeah, that sounds about right. There's my Lancaster. I was gonna say, like, brass scope, silver, iron hammer, iron barrel. I think maybe a silver lever. Dude, you can. Oh, dude, that shit burnt his nose. I guarantee it. Yeah, he is. There we go. I got him. I told you, the Schofield's my baby. I love the Schofield. It is a sniper with one hand. Come here, my dark-skinned brethren. I like to loot you. And take your canoe. Take a bath. Right, like it looked like, from my angle, like it should have sank. I mean, both sides of it were underwater. Yes, it should. I gotta say, I do like how accurate it is with the paddle boats in this game, like the rowboat and the canoe, because I grew up on the basically on the river, like that. Every summer, probably 20-30 times a year, we would go floating on the river in canoes or kayaks. Fuck tubes. I hate tubes. I mean, if you've never done it, it seems really appealing, but if you've ever actually tubed, you have no control, you have no steering, and your ass is hanging in the middle of a hole, just grating along the fucking bottom. You hit a rapid that's shallow, that's like running your ass cheeks over sandpaper. Exactly. I've done both. I mean, we've done the playful, like, bass boat, having fun kind of shit, where, like, I used to be a hell of a kneeboarder. I don't know if you guys know what a kneeboard is, but it's kind of the same as, like, surfing, but you do it on your knees. Like, you start on your belly while you're being towed by the boat, and then you use your elbows to pull yourself up to your knees, and then you pull that strap over your knees from there. And once you're up to a certain speed, but I used to be really decent. I wouldn't say good, but I would definitely say decent. I mean, I could do a full 360 and jump like the wake of the boat. I could like pull myself up and get like a good foot or two of airtime. One time, I did like a fucking full-on submarine thing where I hopped the wake of the boat, came back down, and the nose of the board brought me underwater, and all I remember is thinking, shit, if I don't lean back, I'm gonna drown. So I leaned back and held on as tight as I could, and I leaned back, and it pulled me back up out of the water, and I skipped on top, and when I opened my eyes, I realized, oh shit, I'm not underwater anymore, and I didn't crash. Like, it was ridiculous. I wish we had fucking cameras back then that were, like, easily available, because, well, when I did that shit, the Razor was a new phone. Like, the first Razor, not the Razor 2 or the Razor 3. Like, the very first Razor was, like, a brand new fucking phone. So you're talking like 2001, 2002. But I wish we'd have got that shit on camera. It would have been cool as fuck to see from somebody else's point of view. Because for me it was just, I held my breath and I held onto the rope. And then all of a sudden I was on top of the water again. There's no way in hell that you could actually like... you might be able to wakeboard behind one of these steamboats, but that would be like the absolute minimum speed. But, I'm gonna see if I can paddle. Oh, what the hell? Really? You ass-tarted bastard. Paddle backwards then. There we go. You would think if I mean, a canoe has no front, it has no back. It doesn't matter which way you hop in it, as long as you paddle in one direction, you're going somewhere. No, according to Red Dead, there is a front and a back. But yeah, if we can swim out here, we can shoot this dude and we can take his steamboat. There we go. I don't like how, when it comes to free and for honorable players, that we've lost the ability to auto lock. When you aim at, when you like do the quick aim at somebody, you know how it usually like locks right onto them? Well, now since the most recent update, you have offensive and defensive players. And offensive players, while they can lock onto each other easily, defensive players, like people who are more honorable, they can, while they can't receive or deal critical hits, and we'd lose the ability to just like quick aim and like, you know how you like tap L2 and then tap it again and hold it, and you would like be aiming at the fucking guys, either at least at their torso, or you would be aiming at their head. And it was real easy to get a shot on them and actually hit them that way. Well, with the most recent update, they patched that, where it's not so easy to get a headshot or a torso shot if you're a defensive player. If you're an awesome offensive player, which basically means griefer. Yeah. I don't know who that is on the bank still, but if you want to hop on the steamboat, we're over here by the bank waiting for you. Right. Go ahead and send you guys some requests real quick. Y'all seem chill. So we run a fairly small group. I think there's only like 5 of us max at any time. So, a large group of us, we could get 7 people. Ooh, I was gonna say it's a pretty laid back group. I mean, a couple of us do some streams and shit. And I mean, I just recently got into the whole live streaming crap. You know what's funny? I had 6 subscribers before I'd ever made a fucking video. And my first video was probably made like less than a month ago. But I've had 6 subscribers for like the last year and a half. I was gonna say, for some crazy reason, like I had like 6 subscribers before I ever posted a video. So I decided, you know what? For those 6 weird ass people, I'm gonna make some videos. And I don't know, I've just been trying my hand. Right on. Hey, you shoot me your link and I will at least give you a view if I don't watch the whole video, and I will definitely subscribe to your channel, because I'm all about supporting the smaller channels, man. Like, I mean, obviously I'm a small channel myself. Hey, that's awesome, dude. 1,000 people watching your video is awesome. I was surprised the other day when I actually had somebody pop up and say hi on my live feed. Even though I responded to them like 15 minutes too late. I was still like, I was gonna say, like, I want to do a channel that's more geared towards what the viewers want to watch. Like, oh, we lost Hazard. You're all good, man. .505. That's like Nevada, ain't it? Yeah, they need to fix their issues that are happening with posses and invites and all that shit. That's great, man. That is true troll fishing. Like, I kid you not. That is, I mean, minus the human. Don't pull him all the way in. I want to see him like hang there. Like, that's entertaining. I don't know. No, he's, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm seeing a red dot on my map. He's not dead. I want to see how long we can keep him alive. Oh, nope, he's dead. We lost him. Absolutely not. We're gonna turn this boat the fuck around. Shoot him in the knee. Don't let him run. Shoot him in the leg. Oh, wait, did you just... Really? You get shot in the knee and you die? What a pussy. I know somebody who was shot like fucking 3 feet point blank in the chest. They ain't dead. Yeah. God. You know, I'm so sick of people bitching about the update nerf for that nerfed the graphics. While it does piss me off that they did that to the campaign version. That was crap. It shouldn't have affected the campaign in my opinion. But, you know, I'm not a developer, I'm not a game designer, so I'm sure there's logistical issues as why that happened. But I still feel like there's I'm sure they are perfectly capable of separating that update from the online mode and the story mode. Because, like, I'm okay with them nerfing the graphics for performance with the online. Yeah. But I don't like that it nerfed the graphics for the single player, because that was one of the things that made the single player so great, was how beautiful it was. And don't get me wrong, this is still a beautiful game, even with the nerf game. Right. I like these steroids, but they make my balls small. But no, I can see why people would be pissed off about it. And in some ways, I agree. I am pissed off about it. I think it was I think they could have addressed it better than the way they did. Because it shouldn't have actually nerfed the graphics for the campaign. But I guarantee you there's a technical, like, somebody who was in on that and, like, actually did the work to change things for the game could probably give us a good 30 or 40 minute lecture as to why that was necessary. But I don't feel like it's unreasonable for us to be like, well, why didn't you just leave it to the online only and not touch the campaign mode? Right? I like that detail. I don't care how much people want to rag on this game. It is still the probably at least minimum second best game to come out in the last 10 years. Yeah. I think if they would steer a little more away. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Right. You shouldn't be losing your honor points for that. Yeah. Which, I mean, realistically makes sense. I mean, if you're running around killing people, obviously you're not a great person. But in a video game, you exactly. It shouldn't. Mhm. I'm gonna say player versus player violence. Somebody want to take over the boat? I'll say if anybody wants to drive, I'm good for a bit. Mhm. See, I love that idea. That is an amazing concept. Exactly. Like, you take their total bounty. Oh, hey, want to see something cool? Yeah. Want to see something cool real quick? I'm at the front of the boat here with whoever's got the pretty blonde. Watch this. Oh, I missed. Oh, whatever. Well, before you could lock onto fish, and you could use a throwing knife to get a perfect fish almost every single time. Right? Well, you want my opinion of it, though? Like, realistically speaking, it makes more sense that the arrow-killed fish is not as good quality because you're poking a big fucking hole in the fish. But and with a fishing hook, you're sticking it in the mouth, and nobody in the world is going to be able to tell you the difference between a fish that was caught with a net and a fish that was caught with a hook. Like, unless they are a fish expert. I mean, obviously, then they would know. But your average person, 95% of the time, is not going to know the difference between a store-caught fish and a fucking fresh-caught fish until they bite that bastard after it's been cooked. And even then, some people still ain't going to know the difference unless they, like, have been told the difference. Other than that, I mean, if you could catch a wild fish and catch a store-bought fish or what... Catch a store-bought fish. Well, that's the dumbest statement of 2019 if I've heard it. It's like catching a fucking store-bought steak. You know, you slaughter yourself from the store to your fridge. Totally slaughtered it. Here we've come upon the very rare Mountain Dew watering hole. Ooh, somebody's got some windy static going on. Rub me against something. Yeah. I think that should be the orange dots that don't exist. I think, or if you're like a player who runs around and like you're constantly killing NPCs, I think that would be like an appropriate use of an orange dot. Because yes, you're hostile, but you're not hostile towards other players. So I feel like orange, there is no, I mean, they use pink and purple, and who in the fuck would have imagined that those would have been the two colors that they chose for the intermediate griefers? And I use that term broadly because, I don't know, I've been in a griefer clan. It's fun, but yeah. Yeah, just out of, I think probably a good 60% of people who, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, go ahead. Alright, well, like, I'd say a good 60% of people that are either pink or purple or red dots. Well, probably much less on the red dots, but the pink and purple dots, I'd say most of them are people who just shoot first out of caution because they're sick of being shot all the time. I'm sure. Well, honestly, I'm in the light gray, like like the ass end of the white on my honor level. Like I'm like right smack dab at the like 3/4 good. Oh shit! Oh shit! See, I've never reached minimum honor. I just recently hit max. Hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Your weakest link. Yep. I agree. Hey, speaking of shooting things, do we want to kill some ducks? Well, never mind. They all fled. I was gonna say there was like friggin' 15 ducks right there. Well, I mean, it doesn't do us any good now because they're over the water. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Well, no, that's not true entirely because you do get up to 20% discounts on stores if you are a Max Honor character. Yes, you can have up to 20% off in your stores. I think it's like 5% for every quarter or so of the honorable level, which is hard to actually make sense out of. Because considering, I was gonna say I forgot I had a bounty and listed a little bit. You know, and that's one thing I don't like is how if you're in a posse and somebody else shoots an NPC, you all get a bounty for it. Yeah, well, it should be the person who did the crime does the time, you know? I may have gotten our boat stuck. Yep, props out of water. Actually, yes, you can. If you get your horses, you can push it a bit. Never tried it with 4 characters. Yeah, for like, I don't know, a minute or a 30-second period or something like that. Yeah. I love it. Yes, you have like a 5-minute timer or something to bring them to the near. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I love that idea. That is that is the best fucking idea I've actually heard for a solution to griefing. Like, yes, absolutely. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna start a party chat real quick, and invite you guys. Let's see, it's Fire Paladin 9. Make sure I got everybody's names. I think Undead Shiver is the only one I don't have a friend request with.
Before I forget to actually say this too, Meetin seen with like a fucking lasso hawk type people.
Mm-hmm.
If you pull out your knife or lasso, not hawk tie unfortunately, you can instantly cut the rope.
Yep. So if like if they're trying to drag you, or the second they touch you, just go to that wheel, and also it works with the cleaver as well, or any of the other special knives. Yeah, basically just go to your melee weapon. Doesn't work with the lantern. We tested that. And I mean, you know what? Just wait. I believe we Hazard. If this hurts, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Whoever's on the boat, you're not moving. Fire, Paladin, you're not moving. Okay, yes, I can't shoot you in the face. Okay, so we have friendly fire off. I know. I love to have it off. Like usually when I start a posse, I have. Wait, common bull rush. Okay, why not? Yep. I think that's how I made friends with Hazard. Is I just kept waving and whistling at him. That's hilarious. I didn't buy any of the emotes. Like, I just feel like they're useless. Yeah, no, absolutely. That was just Rockstar trying to suck a dick for $1. It's just, yeah, it's pretty much. But yeah, I think this boat's screwed. My bad. I thought we were in shallower water than that. I mean, we might be able to get. Wait, if somebody throws a dynamite near the back of it while I'm steering it with, oh damn it! Not yet, not yet. Don't do it yet. I was gonna say if I'm steering it, it shouldn't hurt the boat because it would be considered like the mounts. God damn it! Get off the fucking horse! Okay. I'll wake my kid up being loud. I looked at the baby monitor. I see him like stir and turn his elbow and stuff, and it's like, oh god, did I wake him up? Ta-da! Well, he's almost a year old, so he's just getting to that age where he's starting to talk. It's funny, earlier I noticed, I pointed out to my brother, I was like, hey, his teeth are a little bit crooked in the bottom. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, at least those are his baby teeth, he'll lose those soon. And just fucking clear as day, and my son goes, what? He's like, wait, I'm gonna lose my teeth? I don't know, I swear this kid he must pick up on a lot. That's fine. If you can get it off of this stupid beach. Well, you know, that's the same as stealing an Uber. Hey, it did push the boat. I noticed the boat did move a bit. Also, the boat didn't take any damage. Well, no, that was actually my plan. There we go. We're free. You freed us. All right. Also, if you're in a boat and you hold square and X at the same time, you drift, just like with the horses. At least it seems like it does. I was gonna say I'm a little stuck. I'm gonna try and get us unstuck here. We had a guy the other day that was a blue dot. He like rode up beside the train and fucking like as soon as he was in position he started shooting at us. It was a really bad idea. Really? We're stuck on this? Yeah, I was gonna say, well, I'm hammering at it. We're not moving.
Wait. Oh, hell yeah, I got a 5-7 bounty now. Fuck yeah.
But, yeah, sorry, what were you saying? I don't know whose horse this is, but I'm jumping. Oh, this is Hazard's horse. So I think you're the only one with a Tennessee Walker. Oh, is that what it is? Well, it's hard to tell the difference between the Walker and the Standard. They're very similar horses. You know what the best horse is, though? Like, hands down, without a doubt, no, Missouri Foxtrotter. It can reach the same max level speed and stamina as the Arabian, but it has the best temperament in the entire game. Like, you can walk on a gator and it's gonna shuffle a little bit, but it ain't gonna throw you. But an Arabian, it will throw you off with a couple of gunshots that it wasn't prepared for.
Well, that's the thing I'm control with the bond, and on top of the, like, big, another thing Harley's done is, the higher the horse's bond level is, the less it's gonna freak out.
Yeah. And that does affect things, and I've noticed it with the Arabian. Like, my horse is much braver now than it used to be. Wait, why are we not moving? We were moving like 2 seconds ago. What the hell? Seriously? They said you stole the boat? It's ridiculous. Alright, look out. I said look out. Oh shit, I just killed myself. Well, I was trying to move the boat. But that didn't work as I planned. Oh god. Oh shit, don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. Stay asleep, little boy. Well, I can see him on the monitor and he just like shifted. God, I had such a crush on that chick for a long time. She's fucking hot. Did you know she got in trouble for doing a porno like 2 years after she started that show? They actually ended up removing it from Pornhub. Yes. It actually was. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. Like, fucking... I remember Google searching that shit when somebody told me and being like, I'll be damned, it's real. But within like a month, there we go. I was gonna say, we're free now. Yeah, no. I was gonna say, my corpse is still on the boat. From what I can tell. That's creepy. Being waterboarded. Alright. Well, I see 3 people on the boat. Besides 2 including... Oh, wait. Here we go. We gotta wait on Undead. Who I'm... not sure I've even heard speak at this point. I mean, I could be totally wrong. You probably... I was gonna say, Undead could be speaking plenty, and... you know, I've just not fucking paid attention. You know, it's I was gonna say, I'm not even sure if Undead's a actual lady or not. I'm gonna guess not. Hey, you know what? They've been cool with us, and they can probably hear us. Give us a wave if you can hear us, Undead. Okay, well, yeah, I was gonna say Undead. Are you... I don't know. I don't understand why they're not in the party chat. Maybe their mic's broken. Is your mic broken? Oh, holy shit, it's actually a girl. Well, welcome. I don't give my friends shit for playing female characters. But, you know, if they're like pretending to be a girl the entire time. Right? I don't understand that. You know? Exactly. Like, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Oh, well, you sound like a youngin' if you don't know them games. Those are like PlayStation 2, like, literally, I shit you not. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, right now, today, they are PlayStation 2 games, $40 each. You will not find them less for than 35. If you find it for 35, that's a fucking steal and you better jump on it. I paid $55 for a fucking new copy. Well, still in the package copy. Ended up selling it for $130. Stupid choice on my part. I should have kept it. I should have never gotten rid of that new copy because me and my friends literally played the copy that we had so much that it wore itself out and we weren't able to use it anymore. Like, there was a visible line where the reader on the PlayStation 2 was like touching the disc. And that shouldn't happen. But, you know, when you've got, I don't know, 1,200, 1,300 hours or more into a game, that disc is gonna... it's actually in your melee weapons. Stupid. Oh, I don't know. Undead shit. Let's see if I can do like a perfect stop right here with this dock. Alright, come on. Turn. God, this thing turn for a boat, this thing turns on a damn dime. Hey, you know what's cool? Is you can actually get ships that have like different loadouts of what's on them. I found one that was like mostly cotton and oranges, and then I found one that was like hay bales and just like wooden barrels. You know, I don't know. It was, I appreciate the realism details. Also, when it comes to boats, I'm a little like bigoted on that because some friends of ours, we made some ships and stuff on our Conan Exile server. There's a friend of ours, he rents a private server, and he made a merchant ship. It looks, I kid you not, it looks better than this by far. Than the boat we look on. It looks more like a boat than what we're riding on. Like, you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, that's a merchant ship. I mean, yep, I think that's bullshit. You should be able to stop on this boat and fish from anywhere. But I'm gonna go here because there's, in the single player version you can get both. Oh, there we go. I accidentally hit the PlayStation button. Yes, no, I actually, well, yeah, but I actually didn't go to the island that we're going to now. I'm gonna try to steer close to the island because I don't want us to accidentally sink. Because I figured out there's two types of sinking with this game with the steamboats. One, where your engine just like stops, and then after like 10 seconds, your boat just starts sinking. And then there's the cool one, where your engine catches fire, and then the boat starts sinking. we tried to make it to Sissica Penitentiary, but as soon as we hit the border, the engine caught fire. We started to swim, and within like 15 seconds, we were all dead. Well, that's interesting. Well, so we didn't have it teleport us. It just killed us very, very quickly. Well, I would test it, but I'm steering a boat. Or actually, I'm driving the boat. I'm not steering if I'm just going straight. I gotta say though, I'm a little annoyed that you don't hear like anything at all from the engines on these boats. That's not realistic. Like, I guarantee you, this motherfucker sounded like a goddamn semi hitting the frickin' side of the highway, just going as it fucking went by. Yeah, you know what sound I'm talking about when you hear the semis like slow down and pull over on the side of the highway and they hit that rigid part of it where all the little bumps are to tell you, hey, you're on the edge of the highway. I mean, I don't know if every state has them, but every state I've ever been to had some form of that. And actually in California, they got like, what do they call it? A musical highway or some shit like that. And it plays like some fucking Rolling Stones music or some shit like that. Like as you drive over it, the spaces between the bumps on the highway like vibrate with your tires to make different tones, and it actually plays a real song. So you could literally, like, as you're driving, your driving is creating music if you get on the edge of the road. I mean, you can choose to stay in the center of the highway like a normal person and not make any noise and not fuck your tires up anymore. But if you want to hear that, you know, it's probably worth the $2 or 2 pairs of tires that you're gonna ruin. Or 2 tires. Yes. Mm-hmm. Really? I just kind of feel like that was something Rockstar did to steal money from stupid people. And people who weren't smart enough to realize it was a bad idea. Nice. While it's cool that, as you said, totally fucking pointless. You gotta think about that though, like, from Rockstar's perspective, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from their perspective, because they're making money off of people who think, well, that's worth spending money on. I love this game, and this is, in my opinion, probably either my favorite or my second favorite game ever. And that other game is Skyrim. I've got probably a, I don't know, like a 20th% of my life. Yeah. Wait. Skyrim? Oh, I never played Rainbow Six. Right on. Oh shit, was that undead? Wow. Back when you spoke. No, I'm kidding. She is alive. I feel like it's hard for girls to be able to actually get in this game and find a decent group for that they feel comfortable actually talking with. That was beautiful. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard a chick turn her mic on and say one thing. You heard every fucking dude in the lobby.
Dude, I've literally been in a lobby like that playing Call of Duty. Like, I can, you said that, and like, I had flashbacks, man. Like, I remember fucking Modern Warfare 2 and, like, being in a lobby, and be like, dude, there's a girl in here! Yeah. And? Yeah. Oh my god. And then all of a sudden you hear just... Damn it, Bobby! Oh! Propane accessories. I was in the military with a kid, I shit you not, he was a ginger Bobby Hill. Like, in every sense of the word. The only difference between fucking, what the hell, I forget what his first name is, the last name was Crane. And his dad, I remember his dad was a command sergeant major, and he thought that made him hot shit. And by the end of the cycle, for basic training, we were friends. But for 3/4 of it or more, we fucking hated each other. But his nickname was Bobby Hill. Because he looked like him, he sounded like him, and his behavior was very much the same. The only difference was he's from Arkansas, not Texas. But god damn it, like, I don't know how many times I remember hearing Sergeant Frost go, God damn it, Bobby! I don't know, man. The military you'll meet people that you love and hate equally. And they will be the same person. Like, you will hate them as much as you love them. But if they meet you in a dark alley, you might stab them in the throat. Yeah, pretty much. Wow, was that a fish? Did you just rip the fucking skin off a fish? Oh, okay. I was gonna say that looked like a fish from where I was standing. I think it's 10 of each type. Oh, is that a... Oh, it is. It's a muskrat. Oh, come here, you little bastard. Oh, it's a 2-star muskrat. Come here. Come here, bastard. I'm gonna fucking skin you. Well, you know, it's actually relatively accurate. Well, when it comes to, like, squirrels and rabbits, literally that is how you fucking skin them. Yes, there are crabs in this game. I was rather surprised to find that out myself. But yeah, like literally, you know how you like rip any small animals, you just like rip the fucking skin off of them and throw them in your pelt or in your pack. or whatever. But in real life, the only animals you would actually be able to do that with would be squirrels and rabbits. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with breaking them down for the meat.
Well, no, you have to go to, like, I never knew you could actually do that.
Yeah. Also, though, on the campaign mode, if you come over here to this little pirate ship, there is, I believe, a tricorn hat, and then I forget exactly where it is, but somewhere. Well, let me look at the map. But yeah, I was gonna say there's the pirate saber, and I believe it's on this island. I could be wrong, but I think that's where it's at.
Like, there are some Easter eggs you can find around here, like package shells and things like that. Those would be like really wacky.
Right? I gotta say, and I mean, there's not a person here who didn't cry when Arthur died. I guarantee it. If you didn't, you're a monster. But hey, if you don't care about the single player, that's fine. That doesn't make you a monster. But if you played it and you didn't cry when Arthur Morgan died, you honestly probably should see a shrink. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, that is how in depth and I don't know, like, just how well written the story is. Like, it connects you with the characters that well. If you play the story through and feel nothing for Arthur Morgan when he meets his demise, like, you should honestly be concerned with your mental health. Because, goddamn, is that a sad-ass story. It is, though. I loved it because they managed to make me cry. I'm a grown-ass man, and they made me cry because of how well written the character was, and I emotionally felt for... Oh, holy shit. Hi, Dixon. Nice to see you. No, I just noticed I've got comments in my live feed, sorry. Friend of mine, yeah, no, I've been streaming for like the last hour and a half. I've got like 6 subscribers. Okay, you don't have to believe me, but I'm kidding you, or not kidding you at all. Like, I had 6 subscribers before I ever made a video. So, I decided to start making videos for those people. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I don't understand it. Why the fuck would you subscribe to a YouTube channel that never posted a video? It makes 0 sense to me. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain because they found something I said entertaining enough that they're like, you know what? I don't care if he doesn't have a video. I'm gonna subscribe to him because he's funny. Well, you people are stupid, but thank you. I love all 7 or 8 of you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a bold play, Cotton. It's a bold play. We'll just have to see if it works. Oh god, that would be so disturbing, seeing a bunch of naked people running around in with assless chaps. I feel like that was like a cross of... Oh wow, I just realized we're not in a party chat. Let me get a party chat started real quick. Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna do it and then I didn't. Alright. Well, fuck, dude, I've been drinking for like the last 2 or 3 hours. I cannot be held accountable for other people's actions that include my own. But... Hey, well... But hey, I steered the boat for like a good 30 minutes. And Undead Shiver here has just been like a great sport the entire time. Because, you know, she's just like the one chick in this random ass group of strangers. And somehow she puts up with our shit. Right? In this sausage fest. No.
Well, there's an achievement for playing Jade for winning a match on the fucking Microsoft map. Popped up like that. My like,
That's funny.
I don't know how I got this. When I got that achievement, I was so
Daily grind gaming. You did what last night?
Nothing.
But, I was gonna say, yeah, no, if my one person watching, which I'm assuming is Dixon, making her comments. And she's actually got more subscribers than I do, and she's actually pretty entertaining. What the was the Lipstick Gamer? I believe now she is Daily Grind Gaming. If she, I was gonna say it's just Dixon changed the name. Can't. I'm at work. Gonna link this channel. Oh well, thank you, Dixon. You don't have to. That's awesome. That's funny. Wait a second. Dixon, I'm looking at Daily Grind Gaming and I'm not seeing squat. Unless you somehow got 190 subscribers and like... Oh wait, Daily Grind Game. Wait, no. Oh, that's odd. Because I'm looking at your thing and your username. Send me a link to your channel, because I see a Daily Grind Gamers, but it's not spelt the same way. All yours is spelt with the, No, I'm talking to my friend that's actually watching the comments and this live feed. Because she's nice like that. I forgot how quiet you are, Hazard. I hear your voice and I'm like, oh, holy shit, he's in here. Dixon, PM me a link to your channel on PlayStation, because I'm not seeing it on the YouTube search. How do you make your character fat? Okay. Well, big game meat? Okay. Oh, well, I was gonna say, my friend Dixon said she wanted to make her character larger and, like, more obese to see what she looked like. So. Oh, yeah. Here. Also, though, I'm gonna go ahead and actually get the party started. Get the party started.
You have better health, but you have crap stamina. If you're underwell 8, you have better stamina than shit health.
Nice.
So if you're average, you have good health and stamina. Really the only way I get to
I was gonna say that's about where I'm at. Oh wait, she sent me a message. Uh, Giddy up donkey. Yeah, I was gonna say I watched that earlier. They need to add donkeys as like a purchasable mount.
Donkey, I can see a fucking mint controller. One like all black mint controller. Like I said, though, I really would love to see fucking bounty hunters in Brad. Notice how fun if you want to go shoot up a town, let's go shoot up a town, not me. Shit up.
They're just laughing.
Let's go hunt down the RdR and just be in the cast room.
Yeah, what's up?
Let's bring it alive, watch
Yeah.
himself.
Like wide awake. I told you she's there. You're just chilling.
Oh, well. I mean, if you guys want to go hunt some griefers, I'm all down for that. But just make sure that we bait them into shooting at us first so we don't lose the honor points.
I'm just saying, I would love to shoot let's go hunt down. If you see it as a griefer,
Because of the lie stats. Yeah, no, I absolutely... Okay, Dixon, if you weren't here for that, earlier he did mention, he was saying, like, he thinks... but you know, I'll let you tell. You tell it better than I do.
right now we have the Sarah faucet, and they literally don't
I agree with that. Like, that just sounds like a great way to do things. Well, if you heard that and you're speaking, technically you're not asleep. Unless you're just like a master of sleep talking.
I completely agree.
So, sounds like my 11th month year. Dude, he was making such a good... I hate to brag on my kid a little bit here, but like, dude, he made such a good impression of me and my wife snoring this morning. He's only like 10 months old, and he was going... I was like, what? So you... apparently all your audio is very low. I don't know if that's my end or theirs. But also, Dixon, yeah, well, she's saying she can't hear you guys very well. But also, I've noticed when she was the person, well, I think it's something to do with PlayStation or the recording quality or something. Because the other day, I could hear myself and our friend Rex quite clearly. But her audio, even though she was also streaming at the same time, was just very quiet and hard to hear. I was just saying, I do. I hear you very fine. I hear you better than anybody else. Even though when Undead does talk, I can hear her fine. Yeah, but well, you know, I mean, if you do talk, it is coming through clearly spoken, and we understand what you're saying. I can't wait till they add some sort of like water boat-to-boat battles. Like, I want to be out here like Edward Kenway style, freaking shooting cannons and shit at each other and ducking behind fucking railings of ships and shit. Like, you know how much fun it would be to just run around back and forth up and down the river battling each other on boats? Like, you would have half the griefers in Red Dead doing that, and you wouldn't have to worry about them unless you came down here to the coast. Best way that I've found to get your honor up is throwing fish back. Yeah, definitely horse maintenance is, I'd say that's probably the second best way. I don't know what the for sure best way to do it is. That's why I call it the second best, because it's the actual best way that I know for sure to get your honor up. But also, I know throwing fish back gets your honor up higher. So, I mean, oh wait, let's see. Want to be able to jack the, yeah. Well, hopefully some slow person from Rockstar is listening to and watching and reading our comments. Well, you know what? They've got to be a little slow to be. I've got like less than 10 subscribers. So if somebody from Rockstar is here, obviously they are either way ahead of the curve or they are slow. Like, honestly, though, like somebody from Rockstar ever actually watches this, I love you, and the game and the product you guys made was amazing. So, just putting that disclaimer out there in case somebody from Rockstar ever does happen to see this, or anybody even remotely associated with them, because, like, dude, I wouldn't be making videos if it wasn't for this game. Yeah, no, I love it though, because like this game brings, we wouldn't be having these random ass crazy conversations and shit if it wasn't for Rockstar. Like, Rockstar has literally made friendships that change people's lives in some ways. Alrighty. Have fun at work, Dixon. Thanks for watching. Oh. No. Go back to class and tell me when you don't have homework, then we'll talk. Yeah, you mentioned him earlier. Oh god, I just realized I've been streaming for like almost 2 hours. So for anybody besides my awesome friend Dixon, who has been watching parts of it, anybody who actually like sat through here and watched this entire thing, seek help, please. I'm worried about you. If you actually watch 2 hours of this shit, you either really like me or you need help. And if you, right, basically, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good hour-and-a-half long podcast. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys are Neebs Gaming fans, but yes, thank you. This is why we get along. I knew that there had to be something. Look at birdie legs. Birdie legs. Oh god, Simon. I've been told I'm a moderate between Simon and Duralius with a hint of Neebs. though. I love Duralius and Associates. Best fucking animated series on YouTube. Oh yes, I loved I didn't get into Mob Squad honestly until about a year and a half after I had been a like hardcore fucking subs to Neebs for a while. Apstro. That was Apstro. That's bad. Like, it doesn't matter what. Shit, fucker! He does bad things to sheep. Yes, we all understand, Marcus. It's okay. Just close your eyes. Don't look at it. Sheep fucker. God, you know, I swear one of these bastards is gonna see this later, and they're just gonna go, "Something's fucking wrong with you." By you, they mean me.
Like the one thing besides like besides Marcus and all but the best character Edward had to be the fucking
Yeah. Pretty sure that was Neebs. I don't know, was it Duralius? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, he did say that, I forget. It's been a while. And I think I've missed a scrap video or two. I've just not watched the series over to know which ones I missed. But yeah, no, I've been a fan of theirs since like the second episode of Duralius and Associates. That's actually where I first was introduced to them, was Battlefield Bad Company 2. I remember hearing their banter. Well, you know the Easter egg they did where they're like standing in the alleyway in like fucking Baghdad or some set, and they're just like bullshitting over something like completely fucking stupid. I don't remember what it. Yeah, I don't remember what they were conversating about, but it was just like some stupid banter bullshit.
What are you doing?
We just ran that guy over. But yeah, I remember hearing that. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I remember seeing that and being like, huh, those guys are kind of funny. That's a funny little thing for them to throw into the game. And then like 2 years later, I got into Neebs and gaming stuff, and I was like, oh my god. I've been listening to their shit this entire time and not known it. Yeah, well, Battlefield 1, they've really got well done, though, with their Easter eggs. I think there's like 12 Easter eggs for them in Battlefield 1. Ah, I got the boat stuck, guys. I'm sorry. I fucked our boat. No, not the same bank. We're much further down. It looks the same, but no. No, the last bank we got stuck on was let's see, where was that? That was down here by Braithwaite. No, it wasn't there. It was here.
No, it was right. Our first bank was right over there in front of us, and this was the second time we got fucking stuck.
Oh. Did we just make a circle? Well, you know what? I give up. I'm no longer the captain. Look at me. I am not the captain. Well, you know what? The ship's in shallow waters. If my knees can breathe, I am alive. Alright. But nah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yes. Oh God, that was.
They call that the U.S. ass.
You
They just fucking.
know, for the longest time before I actually knew what it was called, I called it the useless. The useless. This is like the absolute. That is like the scumbag of scumbag pronunciations. Like nobody calls it that. That is, you are the useless person who calls it the useless.
One of the games I fucking
That is
play
me.
with you whenever you play, man.
Mm-hmm.
Was a Dark Souls 3 in Bloodborne. And I had my
Well,
character, or my second character in Bloodborne on my low level, fucking as useless back compared to the other zombies. Oh my god!
Muriel.
My character was like, yeah, you couldn't really get a basic measure of Bloodborne, you can't do
That's actually great. I would like that because as hard ass and salty as that old bastard was, he made the show great. He really did. Yeah, when you whipped out like the fucking big green and purple African looking mask. Yeah, but that was like the main one that they did like every episode. Yeah. What was the first one? Did you know Courage and Muriel are voiced by the same person? I'm pretty sure.
what is he voiced by a chick and so is fucking ginger? On top of that, did you know that every character in South Park besides like special guests and shit here and there is voiced by the same two dudes? Yeah, same two dudes, including the females. One of the obsessed is Ike, who's voiced by one of the dudes. Woo!
Oh, too late. And yeah, I was gonna say it's. I was gonna say I was just about to say that myself because apparently I've been waking baby up every little while and she's she come out here pissed off at me. So
God damn it, Chad! I'm tired of listening to your
well,
conversation.
well, I'm pissing off the baby and waking him up, and I'm pissing the wife off by pissing off the baby. So I figure it'd be a good time to call it quits, but I figure I'll make sure I send you guys friend requests and all that before we head out. So let's see. I think I already sent one to Hazard and Paladin, right? Alright. Undead, hold still so I can make sure I spell your name correctly. Unless you don't want me to. Unless you don't want a friend request. I mean, if you don't, because you ain't said a word. Oh, did I? Okay. Okay, well, I mean, if you all got one from me, then I'm just gonna go ahead and head out. But it's been good riding with y'all, and I'm unemployed at the moment, so I'm on more than I should be. But yeah, no. I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Alright, let me make sure I shut this broadcast off. Alright. Anybody besides Dixon who watched, thank you. And also thank you, Dixon. And you wonderful people in this crazy posse. So, have a good night.